I'm sending you some healing frequencies. Just to help you come down, ground ourselves, getting ready for the meditation. These frequencies to just wash you down. Just bring everything down. Muladhara, the root chakra. That's where our stories began. The beginning of our story in that seed. That's what the root is all about. So the moment we're planted into our mother's womb, we come in as a seed full of information. And the seed has all the information, so much information about our previous existences, situations, events that we went through in our previous lifetimes, the pain, the traumas, the healings, all those stories are contained within that seed. And we come in the same way as a seed has all the information as to how many flowers to blossom, how many fruits to bear, how many leaves to have, how tall to grow, how wide to spread. Every seed has within it contained all the information for the plant. And in the same way, the seed that we are when we came in, it has all the information, our past stories, our previous lifetimes, all our history packed in there, all the information. And we come in with that. And the moment we're planted in our mother's womb, and that's when, literally and energetically, we start to form the roots. The moment we're conceived in our mother's womb, we start to grow roots to be implanted into our mother's uterus. So it happens physically and energetically. So literally and energetically, it's happening. Our rooting takes place, and that's when our story begins. The root chakra. So we start spinning from then on. So, as you may be aware already, that we are energy beings, and within us and around us, we have so many energy centers. We have numerous energy centers. We have energy centers in our palms. We have all over around our body. But I'm going to focus on the 7 main chakras, and the root being the first one. That's where we began. And therefore, I'm going to do this series of 7 chakra meditation. Today is the first one, the root, and then I'm going to follow on with the other 6 main chakras for the next following 6 Sundays. So the root chakra, as we begin to form in our mother's womb, that's where our story begins. Yes, we have a lot of information from our previous lifetimes that we have carried. Then, as we are implanted into our mother's womb, we start collecting more information, because that's just how we are. We are just information systems. We are always collecting information from our surroundings, from what we hear, what we see. So even as a seed, when we're inside the mother's womb, we are still collecting, we're still hearing, we're still seeing, and collecting a lot of information, and we're sensing. So it's through the feelings that we're collecting a lot of information. Yes, as we grow bigger and we become, adults, and we are using our 5 physical senses, and we collect information through these 5 physical senses. But as a tiny embryo inside the mother's womb, we're using more of our innate capabilities, the senses that we have for hearing, seeing, feeling, because we're still not out in touch with the physical world. And so we're using those intuitive capabilities that is already inbuilt within us, and that tiny seed already has that ability. And so when we are inside the mother's womb, and unbeknown to many, we are still and already a full-fledged active information system, receiving and transmitting information. So whatever information that we collect while we are in the womb, it could be our own traumatic stories of what goes through when we're inside the mother's womb. It could be what the mother is going through, if she's going through a lot of emotional turmoil while you are in her stomach, while you're in her belly. And whatever that she's going through in her life, externally, life situations around her at the time that you are in her belly, all of those things play a part of that information that is now going to be stored in your root. And so we are born. And as we are born, we come preloaded with all that information, our previous lifetimes, our story of the 9 months inside our mother's womb and what she went through. All those information became ours as well. And so if she went through a lot of joy and a lot of fun and a lot of love, that's what you have collected, and you have stored that in your information. If she went through a lot of fear, a lot of worry, a lot of stress, that's also what we could have stored as well within us. So we come with all that information, and then we're born and we become a human being and start to grow, and our story continues. But a lot of times what happens is, as part of where we are in the human evolution story, where we are is such that we are just beginning to realize all this, learn all this, relearn all this. And therefore, Many of us don't even know what we are carrying in our root, in the story of our beginning. And so we just keep carrying on, and then we pass it down to our children, to our family, through our bloodline. And then the story goes on, and they pass it down to their children, and the story goes on. But it is time for us to change that. We are in a timeline where so much shift is happening, so much transformation is happening, energetically, universally, cosmically, and in the human kingdom. It is happening. So many people are awakening, so many people are transforming, so many people are becoming aware of the consciousness journey that we are on. So the time has come for us to take that responsibility that I am the one who's going to change. I am not going to carry this story forward anymore. And that's what the whole human collective upgrade is all about. And I talked about in last Sunday's meditation also about upgrading ourselves. So the human collective energy that we are at this point in time, that we are here to make that commitment to be willing to change. And that's the key thing, that I am willing to change. So when you make that declaration to the universe that I am willing to change, what happens is it works at two levels. The first, you are sending that information, that message out to the universe that I am willing to be the one to make this change in my bloodline. Things that my mother has carried from my grandmother, and my grandmother from her mother, etc., etc., that had been passed down. I no longer want to pass down to my bloodline, to my family line. So I want to end it here. I want to heal the generational wound that we have been carrying, the stories that we've been carrying. I want to be that one to heal and end it here. And that's what our evolution story is about, that we end this cycle of collecting and carrying forward our family wounds, our generational wounds. We take the responsibility that I am the one, I want to end it here so that I don't pass on, because we're not here to suffer. We're not built to suffer. We're not built to be in diseases. We're not built to be that. We're built to be well. We are designed to be well. We are designed to live a very long time. The human body is designed, the human cells want to live and live and live. And so we don't want to carry any of the trauma stories, any of the symptom stories. We don't need to carry that. But we didn't know that we could just let them go. So when we make that commitment, when we make that declaration to the universe that I am willing to be the one to change, you are giving your word, your bond, that I am committed to be the one to do this. So that's number one. Number two, when you declare it, you are saying it to yourself that I am willing to be the change. And so when you do that, your body hears it, your mind hears it. And then it starts to work in such a way that it will bring the opportunities for you and the avenues for you. The doors will be open for you to be able to be the change. So we are here at this point to do just that, to be the change in our bloodline, in our family line. And as each one of us take this responsibility, then if you can imagine, I take the responsibility, you take the responsibility in your family, and he takes the responsibility in his family, she takes the responsibility in her family. And you see how the community grows, how society can be completely healed from our generational wounds that we've been carrying in our seed. It is that easy. And sometimes I come across, or often I come across people who say that it is not easy to let go. And as long as we keep telling ourselves in using those words that it is not easy to let go, that truth remains our truth, and it will not be easy to let go. But if I'm willing to change, the first thing you've done is made the declaration that I'm willing to be the change, because this is going to help me and going to help my bloodline and going to help the collective healing and the collective expansion of humanity. Because if each one of us take this responsibility, the group, the collective, is going to expand. We're going to heal together. So when I take this responsibility and when I start doing this, make this commitment to myself, then this is what we are contributing to the group, to the community, to the planet. And so we can let go, and it's easy to just let go. So as long as we keep telling ourselves it is not easy to let go, we can remain there. But how can we make it easy for ourselves to let go? It's simply by just saying, I'm willing to let it go. So the first step is make the declaration, and the second step is I am willing to let it go now. And you don't have to know how to let it go at this point. You don't even know, you may not even know what to let go, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine. As long as you are willing to let it go and you are committed to that and you take that responsibility, then the opportunities will come for you, the guidance will come for you, things will show up naturally for you. What it is, how are you going to do it to let go? And it is that easy, as simple as, when we have to let go of something material, something physical, we just pick up and we give it away, and that's how we let it go. So it is as simple as that. And sometimes we just take a bit longer because we're not aware of what it is that I want to let go. So if you want to let go but you're not aware of, you can even be willing to be guided and say, I don't know what it is that I want to let go or I need to let go, but I'm willing to let go of whatever it is that don't serve me anymore. I don't need to carry anymore, and so I'm just willing to let it go, and I'm willing to be guided. I'm willing to be guided so that I can do this. So when you speak these words to yourself, then the guidance will open up in various ways. You will see things will happen, people will come to you and speak in such a way that something will just light up, or you will read something somewhere, or you will see something somewhere, you will hear something somewhere. It'll just come through to you in various ways. So in our root chakra, which is the base, which is at the base of our spine, around that area, the base of our spine, the base chakra, that is where we begin. That's where we start to build from there, and then the others follow, and then the physical body. So energetically, that's what starts, and then the physical body, the creation of the physical body starts after that. So energetically, that is the beginning of our story. Then the physical happens after that. So in here, because of our physical stories, our past life stories, our mother's stories, whatever it is, we may carry a lot of fear. And the fear, the kind of fear, the deep-rooted insecurities that we carry here is a very primal one, the primitive, the fear of survival. That's the kind of things that we carry here. What if I don't have money to survive? So most people on this planet are still functioning from that primal fear at the moment. So at the stage we are in, we are still quite basic. So we're still in the root chakra base, where we still are not fully aware of how it is that we let go and we expand and really grow from here. Let the roots expand and grow really strong so that we can shoot up on top just like a tree, grow really strong and expand. So the root is all about that the stronger our base is, the stronger our root chakra is, we are going to grow stronger on top. Just like a tree, the stronger the root, the stronger we grow on top. And the stronger we grow means whatever happens, life storms come, it's not going to knock us down because we're so deeply rooted. And that's why when we bring a balance to our root chakra, when we know how to balance it, and when we know how to let go of that fear, when we just release it, whatever it is, then we can bring balance and we can allow the growth of that root to expand, go deeper and deeper into Mother Earth so that we can grow stronger on top. And the light element for our root is the red, the red light, the infrared lights. So out of the spectrum of lights, we have the 7 colors. So for the root chakra, it is the red color in the light spectrum. So the red light is what helps informing our root chakra. It also nourishes our root chakra, and therefore our organs, for example, around the base, especially kidneys, for example, is helped by this red color, the red light. Our reproductive organs, they're all helped by the red color because red light is what has helped in creating our root chakra. So if you can imagine you as a human being, this energy being, you are a column of light and you have the 7 spectrum. So you're beautiful, you are like a prism. You are like a prism where the white light hits and then the 7 light comes out. So if you see the root chakra, the red light comes out, and then your sacral, and then the yellow, and then the green, blue, indigo, etc., etc. So you're a beautiful prism of light. If you can see that yourself, you are a beautiful rainbow of colors. So we can easily let it all go, and we can allow the root chakra to be grounded, because that's the most important feature for this center, that we remain grounded, that we remain strong, that we're deeply rooted, but we let go of the traumas, we let go of the wounds, we let go of all of that, and we're willing to take that responsibility and heal our bloodline. And that's why I decided to do this meditation, this series of meditation for all our chakras, so that we can learn to clear all of them and we can come into balance. Because once our energy centers are in balance and our physical bodies are in balance, then we can contribute to the collective expansion quicker and also have a lot more fun. Because when we're well, life is a lot more fun, isn't it? So I'm going to invite you into the meditation now. And as usual, I'm going to guide you, and all you have to do is just close your eyes and allow my voice to guide you. So thank you all for joining me here today and playing a part in this beautiful evolution journey that we are on together. So just close your eyes, take a deep breath in all the way into your belly. And you can do a big exhale through the mouth if you need to let go of the day or anything that you want to let go, so that you can just chill and relax into this meditation. Gentle inhale all the way into your belly. Hold for a few seconds. And gentle exhale out through your nose. Gentle inhale and gentle exhale. So it's like a gentle flow of water or flow of air. Gentle breeze coming in, cleaning out your belly and breathing out. So if you can imagine, you can give a job to your breath when you're doing this meditation practice. You breathe in like a vacuum cleaner. And while you're holding, let it do some work. Clean you out. Then breathe out. Gentle flow. Breathe in. Clean out and breathe out. So let your body come into this gentle rhythm of this breath. Once you're in this gentle breathing state, you bring your body into the natural state, into the natural calm mind-body state. That is our natural state. We're not meant to be rushing around by design. We're not meant to be moving fast and doing everything in a rushed way by design. We're meant to be calm, gentle, and relaxed. And we can do everything in this way. We can function, complete all our tasks, do everything, go everywhere in this way. As we train ourselves to come into this calm breath and make this our natural state of being, you can train your body to become in this way. That you can be functioning from this place of calm mind-body state most of the time in your life. Whatever it is that you're going through, you can be in this state. You can work in this state, you can cook in this state, you can walk in this state. So just training your body to come into this calm mind-body state. We have been in the fear mode for a very long time as part of our evolutionary process, and part of our primal fear that is also rooted in our base chakra. So when we bring ourselves to this calm state, we can learn to just let go and instead just be grounded, calm and grounded. And you can place your hands wherever you feel comfortable on your thighs with open palms in this way. Just gently rest it on your thighs. Or you can leave them on your higher heart in this way that I'm doing, with your left hand first, touching your higher heart, and your right hand. And your higher heart is in between your center of your chest and your neck, so it's in between that spot. And just continue to breathe gently and allow my voice to guide you. To go deep into your root. Whatever it is that I have been carrying, there is no need to hold on to those anymore. There is no need for me to carry on with any of those trauma information, whether it is my own from my previous lifetimes, the pain that I have gone through, whether I'm aware of it now or not, whether it is stories that I have collected while I was in my mother's womb, or whether they are information that I have unknowingly harnessed just by design from my surroundings when I was a child, from my family, from the school environment, from society. Whatever collective pain story that I may have collected unknowingly, I am now willing to let it all go. And if you would like to practice this on your own, yourself, you can do this and you speak it out loud so that you can hear yourself. That is a powerful way to practice, when you speak it out loud enough so that it's gentle, but you can hear it yourself. And then it doesn't get lost in the myriad of things, thousands of thoughts that go through the human brain in a day. So you speak out loud that I am willing to now let them all go. I don't need to carry this fear. I am stepping into this new paradigm of being a consciously awakened being, of becoming a multi-dimensional being. Because it's time to let go of the limited humans that we have been. Those are rooted in our base, in the beginning of our story. So it's time to let that go, and I'm willing to let that all go. I'm willing to step into the limitless beings that we are, the powerful energy beings that we are. I'm willing to play a part in this paradigm shift. I'm stepping into this, and I'm willing to take the responsibility to do what it is in order to become this. I know that I am already that because by this design I am that. I just didn't know, and I covered myself, clouded myself with these limited information, not knowing that I didn't need to hold on to information that I had unknowingly collected, not knowing that I could just let them all go, not knowing that I could just let this veil drop. And now that I have learned and I am learning, I am willing to let this all go. Let the veils drop. And I'm willing to play the part. I'm willing to do whatever it is in order to be this, to let the veils drop. That's all I've got to do. I am already the powerful, multidimensional being, the limitless energy being in this human body. And as you say this to yourselves, and you can imagine a gentle red flame burning, or a gentle red lotus, whichever one you prefer. A gentle red lotus swirling gently at the base in your perineum region, base of your spine. And you can imagine there just a gentle spinning of this red swirl of energy. So it can be just a red swirl of energy if you like, or a red, gentle red flame, or a gentle swirl of a red lotus, or a red rose. And feel this gentle. That's what brings the balance. The gentleness is what is going to help in bringing the balance to your root chakra. Because all our energy centers, they spin gently. The speed is not too fast, not too slow. So if we imagine and if we visualize that gentle speed and connecting through the power of our thoughts, the power of our mind, connecting to that region, the base of your spine or your perineum, in that general area, feeling this gentle swirl. And you may feel it. You may feel it now. You may feel it another day when you're practicing it. As you're connecting with that region, you may start to feel this gentle swirl of energy. It could be in your pelvic region. It could be outside your spine, at the base of your spine. You can start feeling it. Gentle swirl. And once you feel that, you know that's your root chakra coming into balance, and you are able to feel it. And we can feel all of our chakras behind our spinal column. We can feel that once you learn to tune in to that frequency, as you go deep into these practices, you can start to feel it. And when I say deep, it simply means closing your eyes, focusing on your breath, and focusing on that particular area. That's all you've got to do. It's that simple. Just breathing in all the way into your root, all the way down to your perineum, all the way down. And feeling this beautiful breath and the life force energy going in all the way, and gently spinning your energy center, that beautiful flower. I am coming into balance. And you can add these affirmations, these words. I am coming into balance. Or I am balance. Now, if you feel out of balance, you may not feel comfortable with the words I am balance. You may hear the resistance kicking in. And in those circumstances, it is better to say, I am coming into balance, where you are allowing yourself to come into balance. I am coming into balance. I am coming into this place of complete trust and knowing that I can let go of all the generational wounds. I don't need to carry them anymore. The pain, the trauma is no longer needed. It's time for us to heal. It's time for us to shift into this beautiful, wonderful creation that we are, the energy beings that we are, the powerful energy beings that we are. We don't need to hold on to any of those primal fears anymore. So we let go. I let go. I let go. I let go. I let them all go into the light, all cleansed and transmuted forever. And as I bring myself into this state of a complete release and perfect balance of my basal energy center, I am training myself to be my own parent, to be my own child, to be my own parent. I am training myself, I am teaching myself to root, to send my roots down strong now, and to grow really strong. Because that's what we are here to do. We are here to be strong. We are here to grow. We are here to expand. That's what we are here for. And we are in this beautiful time in our evolution story, doing this work collectively. So many people are waking up. And feel this beautiful energy within you that you are playing a part in this beautiful evolution story, that we're here at this beautiful time. Feel that beautiful energy within you and see yourself grow from that. Feed that root with this feeling of gratitude that I am doing this for myself. I'm showing up for myself, which means I'm showing up for the collective. When I work on myself, the best thing I'm doing is not just for myself, but for the entire human collective. To feel that joy within you and calibrate yourself to this purest form of joy. And you can speak these words to yourself. I am calibrating myself to the purest form of joy, filling my root, my base, with this beautiful frequency of joy. Because this is where well-being resides, in love, in joy, in compassion, in gentleness, in peace, in calm. So feel that beautiful, pure frequency of joy filling your root chakra. The lotus or the flame is dancing in pure joy. Feel it and see it. And you may feel energy spiraling up, and that's okay. Just enjoy that feeling. You may have any kind of sensation in your body or base of your spine or your hips, or tingling sensation down your legs, or you may see colors. Whatever it is all fine. Just be aware, just observe, and let them be, and just enjoy. So breathe in this joy. Fill yourself with this joy and breathe out this joy into the world. Breathe in this joy and breathe out. And with this beautiful feeling of joy filling your entire body now, I am bringing a close to this meditation. And I'm grateful to you all for being here, for your presence, and for playing a part in this human spiritual evolution. Take your time to open your eyes gently. I leave you now in love and in light. I am so grateful for you all. Thank you. And I look forward to seeing you next Sunday. Thank you. Thank you so much. I see you next Sunday.